this episode. You're going to want to stay tuned for this one. Flipping customized. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Yeah. It's pretty gross.
I don't know how good of a find this one will be. I don't even know the generator turns. It's a good thing. But step one is going to get at these spark plugs if it has any in it. If it doesn't, it's probably game over at that point. But let's see what we can do. Well, here it is, guys. It's the 71 Super Beetle. Now residing at Flippin' Customized. Oh boy. It's pretty gross in here. Although it does appear to be all here. It smells like old turkey and wet socks, which is disgusting. And the old duct tape's a nice touch. I mean, it probably worked for a few years. And the seat's still there, along with plenty of rodent droppings and complete with rear seat. So I guess that's pretty cool. The door actually shuts. I don't know if I caught this in the last video, but the engine, phew, this beast, carburetor is completely rusted, like bad. So that ain't good. And I put a wrench on the crank and couldn't turn that. So that leads us to where we're at today, which is to see all the spark plug leads just kind of laying here. That was pretty cool, someone to start doing something. And it's just buried in mouse droppings and acorns where the spark plugs are gonna go. So we need to blow that all out of there, clean that all out of there, and see if we can even see what the spark plugs are doing, if they're even there. And then I do have a scope I'm borrowing, so we can get in there and scope the cylinders. And depending on what the cylinders look like, we're gonna go ahead and fill them up with some deep creep seafoam and let that sit a week. So let's get this grossness out of here. All right, well, like I said, I think we're outside the shop because, I don't know, we're busting at the seams. Just picked up 4 motorcycles, again, unknown condition at an estate sale last Friday. So we'll be digging into those on future episodes, so stay tuned for that. But safety first with the glasses, because we're always safety first on Flippin' Customized, always. Not really. So let's get rid of some of this crap. Oh yeah, still on the carburetor. The spark plug hole, I found one. There's another spark plug hole. Boy, I hope this plug's in this thing. Oh my god. I'd say the chipmunks have been in here for quite some time. My god. Oh boy. I'm having my doubts, dudes. I am having... Well, I can tell you by sticking my fingers in here, it doesn't appear to be spark plugs, so that would be real bad. Let me get a mirror and a flashlight so I can get in there and actually see. Flashlight. No, I'm kidding. I actually have a scope, but I don't even know if we need to get to that point, to be honest with you. Oh, damn. Who in the hell would just take spark plugs out of an engine? My God. And leave them out. That's That's yuck. That is yuck. I'll scope the cylinders. Because you know what? What do we have to lose at this point? But oh my god, dudes. How can people be so dumb? Like, who in their right mind would do that? Hey, let's take the spark plugs out of this old car and then park it under a tree in the woods in Maine. And let's turn it into a hotel for chipmunks because, I don't know, why wouldn't you do that? I mean, why wouldn't you do that? All right, get the bag. All right, so I know I said I wasn't going any further because I had no plugs in it, but you know what? What do I got to lose? We're right here. We've already got money invested in it. It's sitting in the freaking lot. We got to do something with it. So I got this handy dandy snap-on camera light, and we're going down the cylinders with this bad boy. And at least they're easy to get to, so I can just like in the spark plug hole. We're in, boys, we're in. And actually, surprisingly enough, at least that one, the top of the piston it's oily. It's definitely had some blow by, but I'm not seeing any obvious signs of rust. Let me check the other one there, and well, why not? I'm gonna check them all. Because like I said, the engine's stuck. I put a wrench on it. It wouldn't turn over. I haven't used penetrating oil yet. Ooh, there's some rust in this one though. It's hard to tell. Super hard. I don't know what happened, but I lost you. So here we are again. Okay, so here we are again. And ooh, I just went by it. You see the spark plug hole? There it is. This piston, the top of it, it's oily. I don't even see any rust or anything. But that forward piston is pretty freaking gross. We're gonna go ahead and check the other two, and kind of make a decision as to what's next. Well, this is cool. I gotta show you this. It's pretty cool because there's no kidding spider webs in this cylinder. There's actually a little bit of spider webs in there. You see it moving? Oh me, oh my. That is freaking gross. Well, me not being a Volkswagen guy, and especially an old air-cooled VW guy, I forgot you can just pop the valve covers off of this thing. And as you can see, it's pretty freaking gnarly. I mean, it's actually got an oily residue on it, which is a good thing. But the fact that I blew compressed air in the cylinders and one of them had a little bit of rust dust come out of it, this one right here, I have my doubts that this thing is going to be any good. I think we might just feed it the old Seafoam, because what's a $10 can of Seafoam? I mean, it's worth a shot, right? It's worth a shot. Well, passenger side was more of the same. I didn't know this thing had a custom exhaust. Look at that exhaust dump. Oh, that's sweet. This thing must sound sweet. Or sounded sweet at one time. This is custom too. See that? It's custom mud. Man, I don't know, boys. This thing is... I don't know if it's worth putting another 5 minutes into this thing. But what do you guys think? Drop a comment below. Not an air-cooled VW guy, so I'm all ears. But like, I think where I'm at is blow the cylinders out with a little more compressed air, feed it some deep creep Seafoam, and just see what happens. I mean, why not? What we got to lose? But if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that for more of this great content. We work on this fun stuff. What I did decide to do, this is the stuff here, boys. Deep creep from Seafoam. This stuff's unbelievable. But I think it's got his work cut out on this one. I don't think it's gonna, but I decided to pop the valve cover back off, you know, now that I put it on, and spray the valve train as well with a little bit of this magic juice, because, well, why not? And they pop off that easy, so again, why not? So I'm gonna hit this with a little love, and by love I mean soak it with penetrating oil. It's your friend at this point, boys. This thing is your friend. This stuff will eat rust and carbon. So, the other thing I've done is I made this concoction. I put a little in the carburetor too. don't think it's gonna do a thing, but you know what? Well, why not? Why not? I got this piece of Tygon tubing onto the sprayer nozzle here, and I'm gonna see. Let's just test it. If this will spray. Holy crapper! This is a day. This is a day. We're losing the sun. It don't fit in the shop. The shop is full. Let's try this again. Okay, we can fill a cylinder that way. So I'm literally gonna do that. I'm gonna start with this cylinder that's, I don't know, solid rust. And I know I'm getting it in there because, well, it just goes in there. And we can go back in there with the scope after, to tell you the truth. So there's that one. And I gave it a pretty good dousing. I don't know, 30 seconds worth of straight up penetrating oil going in there. Try that again. And of course the tip fell off the spray can again. If I had a temper, this would when it would show, or if the camera was off. Oh man, you gotta laugh, because if you don't laugh, then what do you got, right? You know, when we work on all kinds of stuff. We work on custom nice stuff too, and I prefer it. But this is fun. Honestly, this stuff here is fun. It makes great content. So I mean, why not? And sometimes when I get my boys out here, it's fun too. So you can peel them away from a screen, then you can have some fun. Making old crap run and/or shine, because that's our motto over here: making old, you know what, shine. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this one. So we're down. There's only 4. It's an opposed cylinder engine. So give this one some. I might go back in there, honestly, with the compressed air to kind of spray it around in there so it actually coats everywhere. Just because it's opposed, I don't want it just sitting in one spot, even though that's where most of the rust is. I want to coat everything. So I'll get this last one. I'll hit him with some compressed air. Actually, I'll probably scope him, then hit him with compressed air. Then I might just hit him again. So, I mean, why not? And then I can find a hole, right? No wise guys here. No wise guys. There it is. Found it. No one was even here to crack a joke on that one. There. Alright. So, I won't bore you with the camera at the moment, but I'm going to scope these cylinders again and see how we did. Well, Siemens how I'm losing daylight, and I'm not rearranging the shop to bring this in and have a 4th vehicle in there. I just wanted to show you how she is stuck. Of course, I can't get in there with a socket, so that's out of the question, but that's okay. I'm going to leave the old penetrating seafoam deep creep at it for the week, and we'll revisit this in a week. And she is on sticks. Honestly, someone has to drop the motor, which I guess is fairly easy on these things, and you pull the cylinder heads off, you can probably unstick it that way fairly easy. I won't take it to that level. We'll sell it to somebody as a good parts rig or rebuildable rig, but I would like to get it going and see if we get this thing running and driving. So what we'll do is we'll let this thing sit for a week, and then go from there. We'll make a decision. So we'll do another short video in a week here and let you all know how we made out. But in the meantime, we'll pray to these seafoam penetrating oil gods to see if we can't get this thing unstuck and let it just work its magic. I've seen some amazing videos or some amazing camera footage. I don't know which. So it's got its work cut out for it on this one. Oh, hi, lady. You want to be part of the filming too? You want to be part of this? You sure? I'd keep walking. Here we are. It's been about a week and a half with the penetrating oil sitting in this pig. And I'm going to give it a little turn. Let's try it. Not super confident in it. Well, that sucks. Well, before the camera fell over, I don't know how much of that you caught, but she's not moving at all. That was a week and a half with penetrating oil in it. We'll give it a few more days, maybe squirt a little more oil to it and try it again. All right, it's been now almost another week. Negative. Damn it. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. 2 weeks, been over 2 weeks with that seafoam creep in there, which I guess I was expecting better results. Unfortunately, with the opposed cylinders laying horizontally, pretty tough to get that stuff to soak in there like a horizontal engine would do. So we may be parting this one out because we have so many projects in the shop right now. I don't know. I gotta think about it. So stay tuned to see what we decide to do with this beast. But I think we may end up parting it out or selling it as a rebuildable vehicle. The head's got to come off at this point, and I know it's not a huge deal on these. I'm not a huge air-cooled guy, but I know it's not a massive job. It's just we have like 4 other vehicles apart right now, so to tear into another one, I was hopeful that we just get this thing running and driving, and then it gives somebody a jump start on the project vehicle. But stay tuned. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe. Help us grow. And stay tuned to see what we do with this one. We'll post a short video or something to kind of let you know what we did with this one or didn't do with it. So thanks again, Flip and Customize.